All right, so when last we met, we were making selections and using a variety of techniques to make these selections. And let's go to Walter's Facebook folder. And let's see what's in here. And then we'll make a composite. And you guys can give me some advice about how you want to do it. Okay, now, since we're loading this off of my hard drive, it's taking a little while. Okay. Oh, I see. These are all of his letters. This is my friend attached to Walter. So we will go, we want photographs. Okay. Let's select this and move it to another file. What's a good way to start? Duplicating the background layer works. What tool could I use to make a selection of him? Quick select's gonna work. I mean, marquee's not great.
I feel like quick select would work pretty well because it's pretty different colors.
Yeah, it should be able to pick because there's a lot of contrast between him and the blue and then the white. Okay, got a little more we want it.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Option. We'll subtract from the selection. Now I want to clean this up. What's a good way to clean this up? Quick mask. Q takes you in. Select the brush. Little bigger. Let's go in here and make sure we have all of his waddle. Okay. You can hold on the space bar and it gives you the hand, which lets you move around the file pretty quickly. And then
Maybe I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
For the brush type, when you're doing that,
Mm-hmm.
is it? Because I know that one that you're using. I think it's like the softer brush.
yes.
Does it? It doesn't go all the way out to like this. You know what I'm talking about? Like how it's like smoother compared to like a hard brush where it'd go like all the way to the end of the brush. But that one's more like opacity near the end.
Yes, it's feathered.
Okay.
It's much feathered. So if you go to hardness, you'll see.
Like that'll select all the way to the end, but on the other ones it won't. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes. Is this what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a different, a bit of a different range of what it's actually affecting. Yes. Absolutely. Great question. So that's the hardness of the brush, and you can adjust it right here. All right, so I'm going to get rid of these. Hit Q. And I'm going to save this as a selection. How do I do that? Excellent. We'll call it head to the left. This document, new channel, hit OK. Command D to deselect, and you'll see it's right there. If I need to do any last minute kind of editing, I can do that by going into my alpha channel and then deselecting. Now, we want to bring in another image. And again, this is what you're going to be doing for your project. So let's double click here. I edited this in Camera Raw, which is why it asked me to do that. Now I want to bring this image over into the other. Do I want to bring the whole layer? No. How do I want to do it? Crop it. Not dead on though, right? No. Because if I make the selection in this and then bring it over, chances are I will lose some of the natural shading, right? So I want to give myself those handles. I'm going to hit Return, V, select it, drag it over. Now, going to click back here. I did not have my select channels, the proper channel selected, so we'll go over here, and we'll try it again. Shouldn't have a problem. Perfect. Okay. Now, I want to edit all of this out And I could, if I wanted to, just add a layer mask and do it with a brush. Or what's a little bit of a quicker way to do it?
Just do quick select again.
I can do, yeah, let's try and make a selection. And if I hit Option, pull this out. So this is going to get us close, right? Little shark fin. And now, how do I add a layer mask?
The camera.
Yep, the little front-loading washer icon right here. And now whatever's black is hidden, whatever's white is showing. If I need to go in and get rid of some of the chair that I kept, simply select on the brush. On the layer mask thumbnail, not this first thumbnail, that just paints, okay? On this thumbnail, it will edit. You can edit. All right, looking good. Now, how do I make a selection from the layer mask?
Go to channels
Go to your channels.
and hit the select button.
And even if you did not save it as an alpha channel, this is an alpha channel. This is not. This is just a quick mask. All right? With this selected, I'm sorry, it's not a quick mask, it's a layer mask. Sorry, it's a layer mask. If I click here, it will make a selection. Go back up to the top 4. And I can go select, layer, new layer via copy, and copy that puppy out. But before you do that, you want to make sure that this is a good selection so that you don't have to edit each of the other ones. Okay? Now, the pen tool is great for organic things, so that pen tool would probably work well with something like this. And then you could also have the option of saving a path. You can, load the selection at any time by selecting the channel and loading it. So if I wanted to select the inverse, make sure I'm on the right layer, I could go layer, new layer via cut the background out, and have just the majestic Mount Rushmore that is Walter. Any questions?